if I've got a choice between an Escalade and this, unless I'm carrying a lot of stuff, you know, I think I'm buying this. With all of the email that I'm going to get about the color of this shirt, just call me Mellow Yellow. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Car Coach Reports. His turn, her turn. I'm the his turn part Paul Bryan, along with Lauren Fix, the Car Coach. And what we're blocking you from seeing right now is the new Cadillac XT6.
The 2020 XT6.
So people are going to ask, is this a baby Escalade?
I think it is.
I don't. You see, because I think of the Escalade as a big hulking battleship of a vehicle, which it is, and I think this is more like a destroyer class. Still has big guns. You know, it's just a little bit smaller boat. This is not. You don't get into this and feel like you're waddling. Here's my initial take. When I walked through the door to review this, when I got on the plane in Chicago to come here to review this, I really want to like this vehicle. I want to be able to come here and say, wow, they did it. They're finally on the way back.
Knocked it out of the ballpark.
They're doing the right stuff. They're putting the right stuff into it, and they're changing all of the things that I don't like about Cadillacs. I ain't feeling it. Why do I not feel all that comfortable in this chair?
What?
I'm serious. I mean,
that's because he always gives me shit. There is lumbar.
There's lumbar over there that you're always complaining about. I'm talking about the main chairs, just sitting in it.
Not 22-way seats like the Lincoln has?
And I don't know, well, I can never tell the difference between 18 and 22.
Oh, I can. Audio system's killer if you get the upgraded audio system.
Yeah, they've got a Bose system in there that's really nice.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to listen to your highly compressed music on Sirius XM or whatever.
I did also note when you started the vehicle up initially that it said loading Sirius XM. I have a 2013 Audi and it's on instantly. Yeah. Why is it loading? Which makes me wonder if the processor's slow. And we've seen that in a couple other vehicles. Yeah. There's so much new technology that I think sometimes it just takes so long to load it. And I think I'd rather give up on some of the BS that we really don't need to have it. I want to hear it now. I don't want to wait for it to load. This feels like turning on a tube TV. I'm dating myself. Remember that? You used to have to wait?
Fire up the Dumont.
I am not impressed with this navigation system.
No,
I'm sorry.
This is like 2 generations behind.
We don't know what the full loaded price is. We couldn't get that answer. But I'm sure if you go onto the Cadillac website and you start loading it up, you know, the special paint, the better interior, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure you're going to have a pretty serious loaded vehicle somewhere in the high 60s is my guess.
Yeah, I think so. And then when you get into that kind of
you're
number,
in a whole other animal.
You're looking at a bunch of other stuff that's coming up. Everybody's always concerned about where you put your luggage in the vehicle. Here in the new XT6, obviously a remote open from the outside. One of the things I don't like here, before we get into this, is that the closer is way up here on top. Many of the vehicle manufacturers are putting it down here on the side just for easier access. The controls here, let's see, left side. Here, if you watch that go down, that's power. And it opens it up to a nice carrying capacity here as well. And face it, there aren't that many times that you're going to be carrying 6 people in here. So this is the far more realistic look at the luggage capacity that you've got. Now, in addition to that, real nice feature here. And a lot of people are going to this, but this is a particularly nice one because it's really deep. It's plastic, so you can wash it. You know, you can mop it out very easily. And over here on the side is a nice storage cubby. Lots of good stuff going on in the back here, and easy to pop open either with the fob or with the button there. So that's the back end business here in the Cadillac XT6.
We're driving the Mocha Brown today, and we have some outside footage that we shot to kind of give you an idea as we go through these teeny little villages that have zero tolerance for us. The gauges in front of me are real gauges, which is nice, and then the TFT, which is the screen in the middle, is really cool because at night, and I have pictures of this, you can see the night vision, which will define animals or people crossing the street, because it's really easy to miss it in certain streets. Something in the road, anything moving, it'll turn yellow.
And so it's infrared.
It's infrared, yeah.
Tom Cruise,
yes,
in the first Top Gun.
What do you mean the first?
Had about
the second one that's coming out.
The first one when U.S. Grant was president.
Yes.
That's the kind of technology that he had, is what we're looking at now here in the Cadillac.
I do love the multicolor head-up display, which is adjustable, brightness and such, and you can pick what you want. I think that's really a nice touch and well done. I'm disappointed that all these safety features are extra. In every brand, they should be pretty much standard. They're there, then give them to us if you're going to offer it, because you want the safest vehicle. That's the one thing you don't want to cheap out on. I really like the new steering wheel, and I'm really fond of the carbon enhancement that's in the center. It's really cool. It's just like a twisted carbon. It's really nice. I hope it's real. It's hard to tell, but it looks real.
I used to play in a band called Twisted Carbon.
And the handling is great. If this is a daily driver, you're not going to be disappointed. Performance is adequate and as expected. This is a pig, by the way. It weighs about 4,600 pounds.
It's a fat boy.
It's a fat one. It's got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, 4G, wireless charging, 6 charging ports of USB, including 2 USB-Cs.
There we go.
Paul, you have a really good assessment of the seat, which I find amusing, because I'm always in the seat saying, first thing, everyone...
It is kind of an interesting turnaround.
There is lumbar on both sides, so you get a thumbs up for that, but it's only two-way lumbar. I think, for me, I'm disappointed that it's only like in and out lumbar. I mean, you're looking at every other brand, literally. I mean, it'd be nice to have thigh support that was adjustable. I mean, I'm not asking for the world, but you're looking at a $60,000 car. Maybe there should be an upgraded seat. Maybe that would be the answer, like your entry-level seat and an upgraded seat.
I mean, it's nice leather and all that. It just doesn't have the adjustability that we've come to expect in this class.
And this price point, too. If you're not saying the word luxury, that should be included. Oh, thank you for putting lumbar on both sides, General Motors. I personally like the captain's chairs, which limits the spacing down to 6 rather than 7, so you can get back to the third row. And we'll do a second and third row. I know Paul was back there, but
You're not getting me back there, lady. I did it last night.
I will do it. Okay, the second row has a lot of legroom. Now, you've got the seat back pretty far because you're tall.
Yeah.
That really limits the second rows.
Okay. This is all the way back.
Okay, there's no legroom at all. So put the seat back to where you'd like it to be. And that's where you would typically have it?
Yeah, that's about where I'd have it.
Limited legroom for a tall person in the passenger seat.
And I'm not reclined.
Right.
It's at standard rate.
So in the second row, you've got your second row climate control, a USB-C, and a regular USB outlet. But this is the captain's chair. So let me move to the third row.
She's coming back, ladies and gentlemen.
It's tight. Okay, all the way back in the third row, it is very tight. These seats are adjustable. This seat is further forward. This one's further back. If you're an adult, you are not sitting back in the third row for very long.
Yeah, that's what I discovered last night.
It's tight. There's cup holders in the door. There's more USB-C charging, but only USB-C.
Yeah, it's definitely for kids back there. I mean, if you're an adult, that ain't going to be a place where you're going to go.
No, it is tight. I mean, if you're really carrying 6 adults, get an Escalade. Okay. Getting out of here.
Or a Freightliner. May we have the envelope, please?
And here we go. Here are the numbers. For performance,
I gave it a 5. Think of 5 as average.
For me, I gave it a 6. A V6 engine. It's got enough 310 horsepower. Is it good? It's a little above average, in my opinion. Next is handling.
I gave it a 5.
And I gave it a 6. I thought it handled really well, actually, considering its size.
I think it handles about average for a 4600 fat boy.
All right, next is safety. I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 9.
Why'd you give it a 9?
Because I see all kinds of safety stuff that they've built in there. They aren't going to skimp on that. I'm sure that everything that they've put in there has been state of the art. Can't gig them on that.
I nailed them because it's optional.
Next.
Next is visibility. I gave it a 7 because I thought it had a little bit of blind spots for me.
I gave it an 8.
Seating comfort, I gave it a 6 because it had lumbar on both sides.
4.
You gave it a 4. Why'd you give it a 4? You're
I
the
thought
one that always likes the seats.
I thought the seats were too hard. I just thought they were too hard.
Okay.
But I didn't get the caressing that I wanted.
Let's not go there, Paul.
Okay. Moving along.
Technology, I gave it a 5.
What did I give it?
You gave it a 6.
A 6. Okay.
I just thought
I mean,
that the
they're-
screen was kind of small compared to its competitors. There wasn't Waze built in. It had a lot of great features, but it was certainly, I would say, what everybody else is offering this category at this price point, it would be considered average. Features, I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 6. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it had a lot of great things to offer, a lot of neat things that others don't have, but it wasn't enough to make me go, this is best in class. Design, I gave it an 8. I think it looks fabulous.
It's nice. I
Gave it nice, a nice 7. He gave
It's
it.
nice.
All right, next is quality. We both gave it an 8. I think quality, without a question, they did a really nice job
Yeah,
with the
they did.
interior quality, exterior quality, the materials. Very well done.
Soften up the seats.
Value, this is where we differ. I gave it a 6 out of 10, and you gave it a 7 out of 10.
I did because remember, for me, a 5 is average. So I think it's
Above average,
It's
slightly above.
above average, but it's not a great quality. I think it's slightly above.
I gave it a 6. I just thought that there should be more standard safety features because that's what consumers want that are buying these vehicles. You're hauling children, you're hauling people.
I'm telling you, when people go on to dealer lots and they take a look at
whatever's
it,
there.
but they're going to be ordered with all of that
Oh, yeah.
stuff on there.
I hope so.
So I think finding a decontented XT6
It's going to be hard to do.
is going to be damn near impossible.
All right, so they give us a total value. I gave it 66 out of 100. You gave it 64 out of 100. And we've driven all the competitors, which I think is important, and you need to check those out. Those are going to be listed over here. All of our social media is down below. We definitely want your comments are really important. We do reply.
We do.
And we also like your subscriptions. And so we want you to share this with your friends. And if you have any questions, ask us. More information comes out all the time, new upgrades, new information, and we'll constantly be offering that to you. And
We
answering
really
your questions.
appreciate you engaging with us too. It's fun for us, and if you think we're right, fine. If you think we're full of it, that's fine too.
Yeah, it's all good. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.